Hello everybody, welcome back. We've gone a couple months. I've already been to the farm and moved the chopper over to the field with one of the new wagons. But I figured I would drive back home, and I came back, ate some breakfast real quick, and I just wanted to show this building because it got finished, I don't know, about a week ago, so I've been living in here for like a week. The driveway got all done, everything like that, so it's beautiful up there. Next project is getting the house done. We'll see if we can get there, but it's a mild 73 degrees today, so just gotta head over to the farm and pretty much just get to work. So this is gonna be a fun day for the sense that we are gonna have, I don't know if I'm gonna fill all these wagons, but I got a deal on them for getting 5 of them. We'll see. I'm gonna sell probably 2 or 3 of them, but we'll see. Here's what the corn's looking like right here, right now. Hayfield's haying it up. I should probably be cutting it, but whatever, I guess. And there's that cornfield. There's soybeans. And it's all coming along fantastic. And let's see, I'm not sure if it was said in the last episode, but we do have cows over at the other yard over there. And we bought this Wilson trailer just to move them around. So that's exciting. This is the same one from the horse yard. So it's definitely getting more than one use. Speaking of the horse yard, oh, here's another thing. The other truck we didn't end up paying for getting fixed, but we bought this, and it's doing wonders. I'm loving it. Haven't ran into an issue yet. Then this is the Ford that was down at the horse yard. We maintenanced it and fixed it up, and she's looking beautiful now. So that's always good news. Another thing is we bought this tractor here, a used Case 1070 Agri-King, and we'll use that today. I was gonna use the Farmall over there, but we'll use this tractor just so you guys can kind of see how good it is. It's a very nice tractor. Yeah, we got 5 of these wagons for cheap, so I might end up selling 3 or 2, or maybe I'll keep all 5. It depends how it goes this year doing this. We're not going to do a lot of chopping, so to have that much equipment for it would be kind of a waste. Alright. Let's see how she does. There we go. Starting up for the year. Isn't this exciting? This is very exciting. We're gonna end up making some money off of these fields, so it's nice to be able to kinda just see some product come out for the first time here, as the farm being owned by us. It's just gonna be an amazing thing just to finally be able to have an end product from all the work that we've done and all the money we spent. My guess is we're not going to make it once around the field, so being that we're using so much, the corn's such a good yield. We can actually hop out and just look at it. It looks like it's some good stuff. But we're probably only gonna do a few laps around this field just to kind of open it up, and then a few laps on that field over there just to open it up. And I don't know what kind of outcome that'll have in terms of how much will actually be open, or how much we'll get out of it, anything like that. I'm not sure on, so hopefully we get quite a bit, but I don't want to spend all day going back and forth with these wagons either. Being that it's already kind of full. Alright, I guess I'm gonna run back and go grab that tractor. Looks like some good quality stuff though. Even though we're chopping it up, even the actual cobs look pretty good too, so the ground doesn't look like it's too bad qualities. I'm hoping to get, obviously we already had it planted before I bought that soil sampler, so hopefully we can get that soil sampler and a plow and get the fields really set up here. There we go, an empty one. Hopefully this tractor's got enough power. I think it's the guy that owned it previously tuned it up a little bit. She's got like 160 horsepower or something like that. So, I mean, she's not a little baby anymore, but hopefully she's got enough power to do everything we need it to do today. This is really the first time I've used it. I drove it around a little bit the other day, but picked some stuff up around the yard, but that doesn't really show if the tractor is underpowered or not. No hills or anything like that, and it doesn't have to do really any work, just moving the stuff around the yard. I guess I'll try to cut it in here. There we go. The best I can. Right there. And then we will back up to this one. And we'll pull it right up out of here. Wow, it is heavy. There we go. It's about 15 ton we got sitting here right now, so there's a good amount of weight, I guess, in that shaft there. So come on, girl, pull it up the hill. Let's go. Working hard, that's for sure. It does not like fourth gear. Likes third gear though. It just arrives to the moon doing it. There we go. We are back up in this direction. So I will pull this. Right there, and then we'll see how tight this tractor can turn. Yeah, we gotta be careful. Alright, we're good. Look at that. We'll get rid of that, and then we'll pick up another one of these. I think we could do two pretty easily with two people, but since it's just me, I'll do a couple of them so I ain't gotta spend all my time in between runs and stuff like that. Just since we have 5 of them, we'll use 5 of them today. And hopefully somebody, Jason said that he would come along and help one of these. If he had time today, he'd come by, and then the next couple of days he'd come by and help. But I don't know about in the next couple of days. I plan to get this stuff done quick, so we'll see. Walking is not a fun thing either, so get this close to the chopper down here, and then we'll have to walk back when we get the chopper going and we get that one full. We'll shut her off. It doesn't need to be running. This one, I could care less if it's running or not whenever it's sitting here doing nothing. There we go. And we're back at it again. Being that the other field's quite a bit bigger too, I think we'll probably fill at least all 5 of them up. Just doing it like maybe 2 laps around, I think would probably be a good way to start. We'll see though. See what it looks like. I might do 3. I just want to have plenty of room to get the wagons around and all that with combining, because that's just a process, and I might have somebody help me, but I might just do it by myself. We'll see. It depends. If somebody's going to offer their help and they want to be here for it and they're not busy, then I'm going to take their help. But I don't know if I'll particularly ask for help if I don't know if I'm 100% need it. Of course, it'd be nice and it will go faster, but I'm not going to beg somebody to be here because everybody's busy, got their own things going on, so. Already almost full. Around 3/4 full right now. A little over. There we go. I know this field probably needs some lime and all sorts of stuff. We'll go back and we'll get that lip that we kinda just encountered. I don't know if I can make that turn, so we're not even gonna try that. I'll back up a little first and then we'll make it, because I certainly ain't gonna try backing up that wagon a long ways. We'll lower this down. And we'll put this little section in it. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna walk down to that case again. I think 2 laps is plenty. So what we'll probably end up doing is on this second lap, about where the case is, we'll cut off and we'll do the other field and then come back finishing the second lap on this field. So that way we ain't gotta drive the chopper all the way back up and around for no reason. Because if I did that, I'd probably end up doing a 3rd lap anyway, so might as well do it on the 2nd lap. Ends up pretty good anyway. If we do a 3rd lap, I wouldn't be hurt by it. Either way, we're getting some good quality stuff out of the end product. Hopefully we can try making a good product. I'll probably end up selling the silage. I'll feed it to the cows, but selling it is probably a good thing to do too, just because I want to give them total mixed ration, and I ain't making that stuff because there's a lot that goes into it, and I'd rather buy the stuff. So if we just make way more than we need and we buy it, we'll end up making money. And then we know we're getting some good stuff to give the cows. Come on. There we go. Right there looks pretty good. I ain't gonna make this, that's for sure. Whoa, come on. Back up. There we go. Alright, I'll time lapse the rest of it so you guys ain't gotta sit here through the pain of doing it. And yeah. So I'll see you guys here in a minute. If anybody's wondering why there's a little middle piece in this field that's not planted, well, I don't really have a great answer for that other than I just didn't do it. Mr. Lewis said not to for some reason, not sure why. He said he was gonna do something there, but obviously didn't. He didn't really get the chance to do it, so probably the next season we'll plant something there. I honestly forgot all about it until this morning when I was thinking about doing this. Maybe I'll ask Mrs. Lewis if she knows what he wanted to do there. Would probably be a good idea. Alright, we're full. See if we can get the tractor down here even. This is tight to the woods. I plan to plow all this out though and actually get it right up against the woods. We will see though. I'd love to see all this empty space is worth something, so I mean it'd be nice to plow it out and actually get it to where it's workable. We'll see though. Somebody's got to find time to do that, so we will see. As well as I don't think I don't know if Jason would want to do that, because I don't want to do it. That, and we'd probably leave this, but combine this field like here and bring it back around and fill all this in with something. We'll see though. It's just work in progress, figuring all that stuff out. It's just like this section here I would carve out into and turn this into a field. This I'd probably leave alone just because of the trees right here. But I'd carve in here. Definitely carve all this grass out here. Just get all this to be workable land. For the heck of it, I'll show this because it's very cool. But this field right through here, there's my house. Oddly enough. So I might even take out some of this and bring the backyard, turn into something, cut out a couple of these trees and bring some of that over. I don't know though. I might want a big backyard. It's something to think about though, is to just get as much ground as I can. Think about the farm's future. Getting it to be as productive as possible. Just like, I'm glad this little grass piece is here because we're gonna drop that right there. We're gonna drive this tractor up here. And I'm gonna back this thing right up in here. The reverse gear isn't very quick. This is as fast as it goes. But that's okay. I think I want to get a new chopper too, because this thing is a little bit rough to run anyway. But don't have the money for that right now, because one of them I would imagine are probably a good $300,000 at least. $300,000 is a lot of money to spend right now. Make money with what we got right now. Because I know some choppers take some of that additive, and Mr. Lewis has some of that because he used to have somebody come and run one of them new ones with him to do a little bit of this whenever he had another field leased, and he did this a bigger quantity of silage. So he has some sitting in the shop somewhere. I think I remember seeing it. I might have got rid of it, sold it to somebody. It's hard to tell what I do sometimes. But maybe that's what we do to make some money, is we sell this thing and we'll lease a chopper every year. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments on that topic. Do we want to sell this one and lease one every year, or stick with it for now and just try to get a few more years out of it? It's not that it's a bad quality or anything like that. It's just trying to keep it running is a process. We'll shut that off this time because I might not even get back to it today. We'll see. Boy, this tractor's a long ways away. The weeds are growing. Oh, I forgot I left this running. My bad. Fuel can be free at times, you never know. Maybe one day it'll be free. Alright, let's see if we can get this baby cranked around in a circle. Come on, girl. You got this. Oh, wow. I don't remember it turning that tight in the driveway. Come on. Pull. Let's go, girl. Pull it up. Pull it. It's doing it in fourth gear now. Probably because it's somewhat flat. We're starting to get to an uphill here in a second, though. Yep, bogged it down. It's still in fourth, though. Still pulling it in fourth gear. High. Good thing. We made a good amount around this field, if you think about it. Definitely not driving down there. This thing never make it back out. And probably wasn't a good idea to try to go up that. That's alright. Doesn't look as steep there. Probably because it's so steep right there. That's alright. I know one of these times we gotta go see the land Mr. Lewis owns that he was leasing out to some sawmill company. They make boards and furniture, I think, or I don't know what they do. We'll have to go see and extend the lease out so that way we can keep making money, because they're not doing anything there right now because they don't have any of the agreement to be there. So they're not making any money right now. I told them it was fine, but they said no. There's only a few of them that work it, so I think there's like 2-3 people that work there. There's nothing big. They're big. They make a lot of money off of what they do, so. Alright, let's go back down and grab that last wagon. And we'll start trying to dump it. Oh my god, it feels like it's like an hour drive just to get back here. Makes you really realize how much corn is actually in here. Of course, we're missing a lot in the center there, so next year that won't be a problem. would be a smart idea here to take all this little hedgerow out here too. But I'm pretty sure that's a... I'd have to look at it, but I'm pretty sure that's like that because of water. All the water in the field runs in there, and that's what runs down the hill, I'm pretty sure. Down to the Mississippi River. I'm not sure why all this is empty either. Might change that. Again, that might be because that's how wet it gets with the water and everything. Now we gotta figure out how to turn around in here. There we go. Now we gotta drive all the way back there through the fields. It's probably like another half-hour trip. And then I think I'll eat some lunch, and then we'll empty these. Because lunch is important. This tractor's not too bad on fuel, so that's a big positive. For how many hours it has on it, it's not, I mean, it's really good on fuel. Better than the New Holland that we just got there. That thing is like trying, although that might just be the DEF tank. This diesel exhaust fluid irritates me sometimes, but part of owning a new tractor like that. Come on, girl. Nope. There she goes. This hill's steep. We are making it. Barely, but we're making it. There she goes. Also, Mrs. Lewis said that somewhere on his notes that he put soybeans in one of these two silos. Oh. This one has 267 bushel. Oh boy. That's a lot. We're gonna have to rent a conveyor belt to get underneath that. Or we'll have to get an auger. Not a conveyor belt. I ain't running no conveyor belt. Alright, it's 11:30. I'm going to eat some lunch. The only question is do I go in? I'm probably going to want to go home for lunch. I just blocked myself in. Either way, I'm going home for lunch, so I'll come back after I eat something and put all that stuff in the pit. See if we can climb back up out of here. Okay. Alright guys, I'll be back after lunch. Alright guys, we are just rolling back in here. There we go. And we'll park this truck up. And we'll go hop in the tractor and we'll start trying to unload these. I might only unload one or two on camera and do the rest off. Just, I don't want to bore you guys because I'm sure it's probably going to be kind of halfway irritating somewhat trying to get it all into the pit and driving over it and all that stuff. Should probably look into getting be another thing for a conveyor belt or something, which I think we were talking about earlier there. Getting a conveyor belt and putting it next to this pit and being able to kind of walk with the conveyor belt or something just to put it in the pit without having to drive over it every single time. I called when I was at home there eating lunch. I did call down to the store, and they do have some in stock, so maybe if this is too difficult when we go to get the second one or the third one, maybe we'll look into it. But it might not be. I have to think about it. We might end up leaving some of it in the trailers for another day and just really just think about if it's something that we want to spend money on, invest in, or if it's something we don't want to do. That's also another thing. Over the past couple months that happened, this was put in, so everybody probably a little confused on how that happened. How this just appeared. This was put in. It cost a good amount of money, but unload slow, that's for sure. Good quality thing though. I think we have a straw bale too. I bought one, and that's over there on wagon down there. Of course, I don't know if I did it on or off camera. Wagon did get pulled down to the. I don't know if it was one of the wagons that we just bailed or if it was a full one. I don't remember exactly, but one of them are down to the new land down there at the, I don't know what to call it really, the museum type thing. Let's see here. It would be about a lot of work's gotten done down there. There's a bunch of light towers down there from that work, and gotta go pick those up and send them back. Apparently, I guess that group of people are not gonna do it. I'm not sure why. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'm gonna think about getting that conveyor belt because that is hard to do. Is going driving through there takes a long time. You can just turn it on and leave it on the conveyor belt if you get one of them. So I'm gonna think about that for a little bit. And while I'm thinking about that, is maybe I'll go down to the new land down there, and I'll show you guys all the work that's been done down there. Soybeans are looking fantastic. if I can get a good view at them for you guys. Soybeans are looking fantastic. Can't wait to get the combine out and start harvesting those up. That's going to be exciting. My big thing is I want to buy a good dump truck as well to use, so we ain't got to use that auger wagon going back and forth places. So I gotta remember to do that, because we should probably get the soybeans out of this bin. And sell those before they get too rotten. Mrs. Lewis said she thinks they were from last year. Won't shift up now. There it goes. Actually, I should have parked a little bit more to the right here. I'll fill it up with fuel. About a quarter tank we used today on this tractor, so that's not bad. At least so far. $34 worth of fuel. Alright, now do I want to drive my truck? Or do I want to drive this truck? Actually, I'll talk to Mrs. Lewis and see. Maybe she wants to go down. Alright guys, Mrs. Lewis wanted to go down, so I'm going to drive and she's going to ride. And we're going to take the old Ranger down. So, see you guys when we get down there. Alright guys, the train just went through here. Because that things were just across the road, so they came up as soon as I pulled up. So there's my old land. I don't know what they're doing with it. Hopefully it's nothing terrible. I want to see some good stuff come out of that. I hate to see it go to waste. I thought I bought it to a good guy, or a good company, I should say. Alright, here we are. This is all paved up. There's a light tower here that should get taken down, because they were working at night to do some of this. And that goes that way, because the parking lot will eventually be out that way. I'm not sure if I want to pave it or leave it grass as extra parking if we ever get busy. But this is the main parking area right here, because I don't think we'll ever come out of this little parking area. All that's in case of things, and we have some ideas for some other events. Nothing different over here. And we're working on getting this set up probably next in here. I don't think anything has changed inside. Let me just step in and see. There's the Model A and the 460 and the M, and the fire truck, which I think I mentioned before. So and then the horses are doing great. While we're here, we'll give them a couple bales, I suppose, as long as we're here. They deserve some good food. Their water should be perfect. They don't drink much water. They drink a good amount, but not enough to be too worried about. But yeah, this looks beautiful. The stone wall looks amazing. Back here, another light tower. I hope this is put here before the wall, so I hope we can get something back there to pull it back out. Yeah, it's looking good. The state has not come back in here to take any of this out yet. I hope that they could get up here soon, because I'm kinda irritated. Here's a pile of stone is still here, in case you guys are curious on that. I think we bought the horses too early. I thought Jason would probably have this done if he was still in charge down there, but this new guy isn't really too worried about it, which I understand. It's not important. Obviously, keeping up on the roads and everything is just as important as anything else, but we will see. Now it's just about doing everything the way that it should be. And I think Mrs. Lewis and I are going to go out to dinner, so I guess I'll call it a day, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.